Hi, I'm Danny Ecker with your Chicago Business Today Midday Report. While sources say DePaul could be eyeing a new arena near McCormick Place for its men's basketball team, neighbors in the area aren't too keen on the idea. At a Prairie District Neighborhood Alliance meeting last night, a number of residents spoke up about parking and congestion concerns with a potentially 10 to 12,000 seat arena going up across the street from the convention center. And the group's president said it would absolutely oppose it. Our Micah Maidenberg was there last night, and he joins me now with more. Micah, what was the scene like, first of all, last night? Was it, how heated was it, first of all?
There was a pretty big turnout last night, Danny, for a meeting covering this proposal and a number of other items in the South Loop. So on the one hand, neighbors were concerned about congestion and traffic, as you mentioned. On the other hand, some folks were saying, you know, even if you fill up the stadium with other uses after the basketball season is over, you'll have this sort of giant arena that will be essentially unused for much of the year, creating kind of a dead zone.
And that's obviously a big qualm that some people have with, McPeer potentially using their bonding authority to put some public funding into this thing, wondering whether it'd be even financially viable. There was also maybe some people stepping up last night to talk about there's some historical sites around this area that they might be concerned about. I mean, we don't want to get ahead of ourselves here because there's a lot of work to get this arena going, but could that be a roadblock potentially? The preservationist groups obviously stand up to things like this all the time.
There are two historically landmarked buildings on the site where DePaul is apparently looking. One is an old mansion, and the other is a former printing company building. So they already have historic preservation protection in place. This was done years ago before anyone was ever talking about an arena. Something would have to be done because right now they have this legal protection in place.
Okay, now you also wrote today about a potential hotel plan that maybe some of these neighbors were in support of, right? What do we learn there?
Well, there's concerns I think about the hotel, but the reception was much warmer, and some of the folks from the Prairie District Neighborhood Alliance thought that the hotel project, this 1,200 room building near McCormick Place could work. There's also four properties in this Motor Row Historic District that would also have to be dealt with in some way for the property to get built.
It's a lot of work to be done to get anything developed in this area.
Yeah, a lot of moving parts.
All right, Micah, thanks a lot.
Thanks.